Dan and Phil.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much to Scott and Chris before that. That was an hour of tunes.
It was so good. How can we follow that?
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are Dan and Phil from Sunday night 7 till 9, and as you may have heard, our show is all about you guys being in control. It's like The Sims, except you won't be able to kill us in creative ways, unfortunately. Sorry about that. But all the music in our show is chosen by you, and that is exactly what is going to happen for the next hour.
Yeah, we've only got 1 hour, so we're relying on you to make the most of it. We're ripping up the rule book, so what you want to hear, it's up to you. We could play the Ghostbusters team, My Heart Will Go On, Rick Astley.
Don't request Rick Astley, that would be terrible.
Yeah, never do that. But how this goes is up to you, and here's how to get involved. You can text us on 81199 with your request. You can tweet us at BBCR1 and make sure you include the hashtag R1Reboot. You can go on the Radio 1 Facebook page and leave a request under the picture, or give us a call on 03700 100 100 with what song you want us to play and why. Make sure you tell us why you want us to play the songs. We're going to be getting loads of requests, and we want to play some good ones.
Indeed. Now, to kick things off for India, our mascot, who earned her position by impersonating the sound of an excited donkey in our show last night.
So beautiful.
It was beautiful. Here is her request, Of the Night by Bastille. Of the Night.
Oh, yeah.
Bastille, our first song requested by our mascot, India. So this is Radio 1 Reboot, where a different DJ has been taking over the music every hour since 11 a.m. this morning, and you are currently listening to Dan and Phil, where we are playing the music you tell us to play, which is the long way of saying requests.
Yeah, we've been in that green room for about 6 hours now.
It's felt so long, I can't believe it's only 5.
I've forgotten what real life is like outside of it.
Seriously.
I felt like some kind of zoo animal that was supplied with fizzy drinks.
I know, exactly. It's like Big Brother, but for us, it's, you know, the people that get to the very end of the series in Big Brother, and they're just kind of like, okay, I hear everybody, and there's nobody here. This is really awkward.
Yeah, there's been some highlights, though. I did some yoga with Gemma Kearney.
It was good yoga.
Human pyramid with Chris Stark on my back, which I didn't think was going to happen.
That could have gone horribly wrong, and there was even twerking. And what happened with that single ladies dancing?
I know, it was intense.
I honestly thought that Scott Mills was going to snap. He was sat on the floor for an extended period, just opening and closing an umbrella, so thank God that he was chosen when he was.
I was actually surprised with my Beyonce skills, though. Like, I was starting to feel it after a while.
I'm very impressed.
Beyonce was my spirit animal.
Indeed.
As it were.
So if you want to see the last couple hours of this green room awkwardness, then go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 to watch the stream.
Yeah, watch everyone going insane. And now the next song in our hour-long takeover, requested by Rahila. This is actually happening. That's because you guys are in control.
It's your fault.
Here's the Baha Men.
Who let the dogs out?
And now, for the Cardiff Geology crew who sent in a text, here is the next song that we are playing, Subfocus Tidal Wave. A bit of a change after Baha Men, but here we go. Tidal Wave, Subfocus.
Even more
music.
BBC Radio 1's Reboot.
So you are listening to Radio 1 Reboot. If you're wondering why Dan and Phil from Sunday Nights are on the radio, it's because today is a special day where different DJs have been taking over the music that you hear for an hour. We've already had pretty much everyone, haven't we?
Yeah,
Coming to the end of a long day. We've had Hugh Stevens with his chilled-out Ultimate Live Lounges. We had the number ones with Jamila. We kicked off the day with Danny Howard's dance anthems, which was hilarious.
I did not want to go first.
It was like 11 a.m. and everyone was raving it up to Danny Howard. We had Zayn, who just destroyed the radio and left just a crater behind him. None of us wanted to go after Zayn because it was probably the best hour of radio that anyone had ever heard.
You can never follow Zayn low. But because it's all about requests, we're going to talk to a caller.
An actual human.
Hello, Ella.
Hello. Hello.
Ella and friends.
And friends. Are you at a sleepover?
Yes, we are.
Are you going to watch some horror movies tonight?
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe not. Are you scared of horror films?
They're not my thing. I can do scary things, but not scary films.
They're
Not
just not
scary
your thing.
films.
That's fine.
So what song would you like to hear? Is it a scary song?
Please, can we have Shakira with Whenever, Wherever?
Amazing choice. Thank you so much.
What a tune.
Do you want to dedicate this to anyone?
Just to all our friends and Kira and everyone.
Go for it.
Hi.
So you are listening to Radio 1 Reboot, and this is Dan and Phil, where we are playing your music. It is the one opportunity you have today to hit the songs that you would never usually hear on Radio 1 on Radio 1. And right now, for Natasha Burton on Twitter, sing along, everybody.
Her name is Noel.
Peters, Teenage Dirtbag on Radio 1. I got Curtis saying Teenage Dirtbag being played on Radio 1. What, oh my, hashtag quality. It's the highlight of Megan's day. And Pete says hashtag class. We are happy to oblige.
Radio 1. Let's go!
Hello, Sasha.
Hi.
So something exciting happened to you yesterday. What was that?
A singing competition.
A singing competition?
Yeah, and
Wow.
I got in. So
You got in! Congratulations!
Was it X Factor? Because that was on last night.
It wasn't actually.
It wasn't the X Factor. I'm sure you're getting the X Factor as well.
Thank you.
But to earn your request then, would you sing us a note?
Okay.
Okay, go for it.
La.
That was beautiful.
Beautiful.
That was
Oh, my
music to my
word.
ears. Now, on our wall of sound effects, we don't have an applause
Do we
yet.
have an applause?
No. We've got a Zelda chest opening, a woman screaming, or a turtle mating call. What do you want?
The turtle.
Here we go.
Are we really about to play Turtle Mating Call instead?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Did that do it? Was that applause for you?
That felt like
It's
applause.
beautiful. Wow.
So what song would you like to hear? Was it the song you were singing?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. What's that?
Otto.
Levato with Heart Attack.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here is Levato. Enjoy.
It is indeed Even More Music Month, and you're listening to Radio 1 Reboot with Dan and Phil, which is why you're hearing these crazy songs, because as we do every Sunday from 7 o'clock, the music is controlled by you. Phil, how's the day been?
It's been a crazy day.
It's been a bit of a mental day, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'm kind of glad to be free, but I miss everyone now.
You miss everyone in the green room.
I feel like I want to live with them in some weird Big Brother house forever.
Have you bonded with Gemma Kearney in a way that's going to devastate you when you're
Well,
separated?
I've got a tattoo on my arm that says I love Gem, so we're Biffles now for life.
Should we see how they're doing?
Let's do it.
Okay. Hey guys!
Hi guys! What's the outside world like?
There's light. Did you know that? There's natural light outside of that room and water.
Smells a lot fresher out here.
I've not had anything that doesn't have E numbers in for at least the last hour.
I saw you were doing some sit-ups.
Yeah, we're trying to work off the cows.
I didn't know that Demi Lovato was such a good pumping iron tune.
I know
She
it
is.
was. Yeah, I saw you working out, doing the steps up and down the sofa, trying to keep the blood flowing so you don't just freeze and die. Is that what it is?
So
Yeah, they've turned the thermostat down. It's -3.
so there's 2 shows and only 1 slot left.
One of you will have been waiting since 11 for nothing. How does that make one of you feel?
Bear in mind, we've got a show at 10 p.m. and we won't be out of here until midnight.
Oh, wow.
Marathon. So
That makes
really,
it all right because you'd have to stay anyway now.
All right, Kenny.
I'm
I'm
just
down,
here.
Gemma.
I'm just here.
it should be Gemma, because then they get to do their show anyway, shouldn't they? I mean, if it's not, then you just had the worst day,
Get
Gemma.
Gemma out, she's getting really ratty.
I've also said that I'll leave Radio 1 unless I get chosen.
Oh, wow. That was a bold statement.
The
could be
stakes
the
are
end.
high. Well,
It's a written contract.
Hashtag R1 Reboot as my alternative career can be.
Well, the next track is Survivor by Destiny's Child,
Yeah.
directed
Oh
by
my God.
Vicky on text, who's just had her first day at... Producer, what's her first day been?
I'm guessing it's school. Because it's
At college. Oh, I hope you had a good day.
We're dedicating this one to you
Elementary, dear
guys.
Watson.
Still in the room, okay? Here is Survivor.
Woo!
What? That was Survivor, Destiny's Child, being played because Dan and Phil, who have the request show, have been taking over the airways. But now it is time for us to reboot the music once again.
Oh.
2 shows. 1 hour. It is time to reboot the music. This is how it's going to work, guys. I want all of you listening right now to text to 81199 the word reboot. R-E-B-O-O-T. That is how you spell reboot.
That's how it's
to
spelled.
81199. We're going to give you 10 seconds. And at the end of the 10 seconds, we are going to hit refresh on the screen, call the first number, and then they are going to decide whether it's going to be Phallus or Gemma Kearney doing their show and who will be going home. So get your phones out, okay? Reboot to 81199. You have 10 seconds starting from now. Oh,
This is so tense.
such a long day. What's it going to be? Look at them in the green room.
How are you feeling, guys?
Radiant. Radiant.
Even more
Music!
We're trying to get a caller
Collaborations, do collaborations.
on the line.
How are you going to feel if one of you just has spent the entire day sitting there in that moist room?
Well, Gemma's just scrawled on a whiteboard, help me. So I feel like
how
I
we
hope she
felt.
gets it.
What's been your highlight of being in that room?
Highlight, ooh, tricky, like literally
Watch it.
impossible.
I would just say there now, the dancing to Survivor. Like,
That was strong.
I
What
really
tune?
feel that like we've done something there.
There was
Yes,
just some great
yes,
dance
yes.
moves. Almost better than the single ladies dance.
A lot of people have said
Really?
that. Critics
Whoa.
have said, yeah.
They have said that.
Learning the phrase caramelling, which basically means...
Caramelling, which means how to bump and grind in a
Wind your
specifically
body.
Beyonce way. I can't believe Chris Stark got so into that.
You got so into
It
that.
was a beautiful moment.
Hello.
Oh, I'm so scared again.
Hello,
What's your name?
Lucy.
And what are you doing right now?
I'm watching TV.
Are you aware?
I'm watching the radio.
Are you aware that your choice is about to change someone's life forever?
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm worried now.
We need you to choose box 1 or box 2.
2.
Two.
Box two.
Okay, fates have been sealed. Let's find out who it is.
Box 2.
Hey, I'm Josh from Bournemouth, and I'm a massive fan of Phil and Alice on radio.
Goodbye, Gemma Kearney.
You're going to hear Phil and Alice for their best ever collaboration.
Oh, Gemma, I feel so bad.
Gemma, let's just...
Looks devastated.
Okay, Gemma, you're speechless. How does it feel to have been sat in the room for
I'm not actually lying.
7 hours?
I've got twinge of tears.
Oh, no.
This is horrible.
Guys, she should stay in the room, shouldn't she, while we do our
No.
Yeah, by herself.
I feel like
yourself.
it's the thing.
Like the Big Brother winner.
One more hour.
It also
Lock the
means I have
doors.
to leave Radio 1 forever.
Just think of the time we spent together, Gemma.
It was good. We've all
It was
bonded
beautiful.
Gemma,
like
come in.
hostages.
My
Damn
tunes are the
it.
best. You've missed out, people.
Dan and Phil,
Okay.
Jem can come with us, can't she, to do collaborations?
We can
Yeah,
release her from the
yeah,
room
she-
so she
she-
doesn't
Yeah.
cry.
Visit.
Okay, there we
Visit.
go. The final reboot has been decided. And now for Charlotte, who texted in, here is our next song for you guys. It is Chocolate, the 1975. We have been Dan and Phil playing the music you tell us to play in this penultimate hour of Radio 1 Reboot. What a crazy day it's been.
It's been such a weird day. I woke up at 8 o'clock, there was 3 bees in my room.
Seriously?
3, like a whole flock of bees.
And you survived
I'm
that.
gonna have to find some kind of nest. Then we met Fern Cotton for the first time, which was terrifying, which was really nice.
She was nice.
She gave me a hug and a cupcake.
Wow, that's a good intro to someone.
that-
I still have a bit of a cold, so I'm just proud that I didn't sneeze on Fern Cotton on my first meeting with her.
Yeah, you shouldn't sneeze on Fern Cotton.
Well, okay, if you want to check out our show where the audience is always in control like it has been for the last hour, it is Sundays 7 till 9 after the chart show. Good luck to Phallus, who are coming up after this. Our commiserations go to Gemma Kearney. Sad, sad tale. And now, to end the hour where the audience has been in control, the most popular request.
We've had so many tweets for this.
This is totally your fault. Here we go! Sorry, but that is the only way we could have ended this show. You are listening to Radio 1 Reboot, and we have been Dan and Phil playing your music, and now here is the news.
Listen.